and thank you so much for using RenderBoss. In this video, I will walk you through the first steps to get rendering. And once you get the hang of it, you may not want to go back to regular After Effects renders. So let's get started. You should have received an email with your license code and a link to the download page. If you follow that link, you'll find a button to download the latest version. So I'm going to do that, and it should download pretty quickly. And the installation itself is pretty straightforward. And great, we're inside RenderBoss. Since it's the first time it runs, it will bring up the license window. And here I just have to copy the info from the email. I can actually just copy the whole thing like this. And if I Control B on the name, it will place all the info automatically. Then just hit submit and done. Great, RenderBoss is ready. Now we just need to send some renders. So I'm going to open After Effects, and you should see a new option in the window panel towards the bottom. Here, AE RenderBoss. So I'll click it, and that should bring up the RenderBoss panel. If you don't see this option, try closing and opening After Effects, or you can also reinstall the extension manually by going back to RenderBoss, then File, AE Extension, Install/Update. And the next time you open After Effects, it should come up. Once you have the extension, there's just one more thing you might have to check. And this is just the settings. So After Effects allows RenderBoss to write and read files. So go to After Effects Preferences, then Scripting and Expressions. If you don't see a Scripting and Expressions tab, go to the General Preferences. Depends on the version that you have. And when you're in that tab, either Scripting and Expressions or General, make sure that Allow Scripts to Write Files and Access Network is checked. Then click OK, and you should be good to go. And I'm going to place the panel here. All right, let's open a project. And if I want to send these two comps to render, all I need to do is add them to the render queue as normal. I'll make sure all the render settings are set to what I want. And the only difference is that instead of hitting the After Effects render button, I'm going to use the Send to RenderBoss button. So I'm going to click it now. And if I switch over to RenderBoss, you can see it's in the file queue here. And every time you send a render, it will be added to this queue. Now, all I have to do is turn on Auto Start or click this little guy, and it will start rendering. If I want to add threads to the render, I can go down here and just add another thread. And this panel displays the usage of my CPU, RAM, and GPU. That way I know if I can add more threads or if I should cut back a little bit. You can also let RenderBoss decide the amount of threads by changing the thread bossing style from manual to any of the automatic modes. And they'll have different levels of aggressiveness. Relax is the least aggressive, obviously. And Dictator mode will add threads basically until there's no more RAM, CPU, or GPU to use. If I want to stop the render, I can just hit here. If I want to continue this later, I can just come back here, right-click the render I want to continue, then set to render on this machine. I'll go over multi-machine rendering in another video, but if you have multiple machines, you can actually continue rendering on a different machine than the one that you started. But for now, I'll just select this machine, and RenderBoss will spin up After Effects again, and the render will continue from where it was left. And that's it. Once the render finishes, you can right-click here and open the render files, or the folder where they are. You can also open the render report, which has more information about the render and actually all the After Effects logs, and that can be pretty useful. Anyway, we'll go deeper into the other options in a separate video. For now, I just wanted to show you how to get started, and I hope this was useful. Make sure you check out the other videos around here, and I'll see you on the next one.